Life is full of decisions we constantly have to make decisions.
You ever had a dream that you
All right then. Okay, hi guys.
How y'all doing?
Tomorrow is my birthday. I'm gonna be 25. I thought it would be nice to do 25 things I learned before 25. So I'm just gonna go straight into it. Where I started doesn't define where I'm going. I moved from Italy to Scotland 10 years ago. Where you come from will shape you, but it should not limit you. You're allowed to dream bigger than your environment. It's okay if people don't want you around. You're not for everyone. We take things very, very personal. You will meet a lot of people. The sooner you realize that not everyone is going to be for you, sometimes they might be for you for a season, the easier it's going to be to move on from situation, not let it affect you too much. Faith isn't about perfection, it's about trust. Even when you don't have all the answers, you kind of need to also remind yourself that you're human. You're going to have those emotions of worry, of doubt. Just because someone is a good person doesn't mean they're good for me. Sometimes we hold on to people because we love who they are as a person, but love doesn't always mean compatibility. Outgrowing people doesn't mean I'm a bad person. It's hard because like the love doesn't change, but it's just the way you feel around them. I feel like when I came here to the UK, naturally grown into a different person, it feels wrong to outgrow them or leave them behind. Home is not country. It can be people, it can be a feeling, it can be what's most important to you. Me having a lot of close family and also friends all over Europe, like during Christmas it would be like, where am I celebrating? Will it be Italy? Will it be Scotland? Will it be Belgium? And I used to think, I can't wait to have my own family so I can have my own tradition. At first I didn't like that. It made me feel like there's not like a place where I can be like, oh yeah, that's home. And then I realized it's actually not a bad thing. That's actually such a beautiful thing to have so many places where I can run to and feel safe. Protecting your peace sometimes means disappointing others. It might feel hard to put yourself first. It might feel like uncomfortable. It's not nice to hear you're hurting someone or you're disappointing someone, especially if you love them. But at the same time, you need to stay true to yourself. My parents gave up everything so I could dream freely, and I should not take that lightly. Right now, with everything that's going on, it shows me more how like where you are really is a privilege. My life could have been so different right now. This is something that I really need to be grateful for because I wouldn't be here. No matter how far you go, there's a part of you that will always carry your culture, your childhood. You shouldn't really forget where you come from. Always be proud of where you're from. Being emotional or sensitive isn't weakness. Like, that's how I am. Like, it's okay. Setting boundaries feels scary, but so does living without them. Learning what you want and what you can live with is so important, and making sure you communicate that. You can forgive someone and still choose to not let them back in. We're all here for the first time. We're all figuring this out. As the days go by, honestly, just forgive people. You can be shy and still grow into someone who walks into a room with confidence. I used to be really, really shy, and I used to hate it. Like, it was just so awkward. Like, I just hated it. I used to think like I would never go into a confident person, and then here I am talking to a camera. Like, the most meaningful growth usually happens in silence. You're allowed to say no without guilt and sometimes without explanations. You know what? It's actually okay to say no just because I don't want to.
Even if you get offended. So, what you gonna do? Because I guarantee you can't beat me up.
It's actually okay. Just recognize that your choices have consequences. If you genuinely don't want to do something, and that's you staying true to yourself, then people reacting negatively shouldn't really affect you, because at the end of the day, you're doing what's best for you. You can reinvent yourself, and you're allowed to do it more than once. Yeah. I feel like in this lifetime, I've been 5 different people. That's how you kind of find your purpose as well. You're not behind. Everyone blooms on a different timeline. It's so easy to compare yourself to other people, especially when you reach a certain age. And that's really not worth it, because we all have our own path. We all have our own written story, and you should not want what they have, because you will have your own in due time, in God's time. Peace is worth more than popularity. Yeah. I don't need to be at every event. I don't need to be in the mix. I don't need to know every person. You'll meet strangers who will show you more support than some friends. My friends are so amazing. The friendships that I have, they're really such a blessing to me. But because of that, I've always been that type of person to be like, no new friends, because I felt like the friendships that I have was everything I needed. More people started to message me. This really showed me that, wow, there's like a lot of people out there that will show you support, that will show you love. So be open-minded to meet new people, to also grow your community. People will underestimate you. Let your life be your response. I feel like people have doubted me, and it's not that people don't have faith in you or don't want to support. You can only see your vision. Sometimes we have goals that are so big, you can't even explain how you're gonna get there. I don't even know how I'm gonna get there, and to other people you just look crazy. Learning to love your natural self is a journey, not a switch you can flip. I started to feel more confident in myself when I actually accepted the things that I didn't like about myself. When I stopped focusing on the imperfections, I started seeing it as or like overall, like it just suits my face. Even pain has purpose. You're never gonna have like a problem-free life. It's best for me to get used to it. I can grieve and still know the decision was right. Sometimes we know what's right, but letting go will always hurt, no matter what it is. Leaving a place, leaving a relationship, leaving a friendship, and you can still wish things were different, but you can still stand on the decision that you've made, especially if it's for your own well-being. Resentment is often the result of self-abandonment. When I ignore my boundaries to keep the peace or to keep someone close, I just end up quietly collecting hurt. That hurt, of course, turns into resentment. At that point, it's not even their fault anymore. It's my fault for not speaking up. When clearly you're not okay with something, it's not fair on them because they don't even know what's going on. While you're quietly distancing yourself, they have no idea they're doing something wrong because you've not said anything. And you think you're actually doing something right but not saying anything to protect the peace or maybe to save the relationship or the friendship, but then it will show up in different ways. This was 25 things I learned before 25. Even though I feel so old,
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine. And you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I know I'm still very young and I know I still have a lot to learn and a lot will change over the next 5 years. And yeah, I'm excited to turn 25 tomorrow and see what life has in store for me. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, I guess.
I'm nervous, Max. I'll admit it. I'm nervous, okay?
How do people do this? Bye.